Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Sila and I'm so glad to be back with another video. And I also want to welcome you. It's a new month actually. It's the month of May. Welcome to a new month. And I definitely feel that this is a new season. Most of us have stepped into a new season. I would love to welcome you to a new season and to just encourage you to expect. There's so much that is going on, whether you're seeing it or you're yet to see it. Just know that God is doing amazing things in this season. So I want to welcome you in this new season. God is also doing amazing things concerning our marriage, and today I'm back with another video concerning marriage. And for those who are new, this is where we prepare for upcoming marriages and also for the coming of Christ. As much as we are preparing for earthly marriages, our earthly marriages are only supposed to help us remember the love of Christ that He had for the church. So we are also preparing for His coming, and that's the most important thing that I want to remind you right now. So I'll jump straight on to today's video, and in today's video I'll share about the word that God gave me and the revelation that God gave me concerning marriage through a dream. As I have said, this is a new season, and in this dream I saw myself in a relative's house. This relative actually is very close to me, or has been very close to me, and he belongs to an older generation. And so in the dream, I was in this person's house. I just don't want to mention the name, but I was in this person's house. I was actually in I saw myself in their house, and some renovation was taking place. Around two people, I saw two men repairing a toilet in this person's house, and that's basically the dream that I had. And when I woke up, I didn't take this dream seriously, but as I was spending time with God, He kept on to he kept on reminding me this dream, and after a while, that I got a revelation. God just revealed to me what He was trying to say to me. Now, unto the revelation of this dream, uh, God is doing an amazing thing, and He has been doing an amazing thing concerning marriages, as most of us know. So, in this season, there are some of us God has spoken to us to stand in the gap, maybe on behalf of our families, on behalf of other people around us, maybe our friends, regarding the marriages that are around us. And someone like me, you're someone like me who has watched people's marriages out there, and you like, I need I need a better marriage than what I'm seeing around me. And therefore, this is a word for such like people. And for some of us, God has been telling us to stand in the gap, especially for our families, that we may stand in the gap so that new marriages might be born, so that new foundations or regarding the area of marriage uh, will be would be formed, or this area of marriage or institution of marriage would be transformed. And therefore, this is a word for such a person. If you know you've been standing in the gap, this is what the dream meant. God was telling me, um, repair of marriages is taking place, repair of foundations regarding areas of marriages is taking place in this season. um I being as I was standing in this person's house, this person is of an older generation in my life, and therefore he represents, or they represent, um, family bloodline, or generations that have come before us, generations that have um, gone before us. It could be your grandmother, your great grandmother, your mother, Yeah, like generations that is for you, not your generation currently. And therefore, God was saying He is correcting the mistakes that were done in your family bloodline. So, the fact that the renovation was taking place in uh, the toilet area, it wasn't the whole house, it wasn't in any other place, it was just in the toilet area. So God is telling us that He is correcting mistakes that were committed by generations that have come before you, foundations that were laid maybe in in uh, or let me say, mistakes that were done by generations that were before us, our forefathers, or sins that were done in secret, by generations that came before us in regards to areas of marriage. God is saying that that's what He's doing right now. Some of us have been standing in the gap, but right now God is saying that the repair has is taking place or has already started. Renovation has already started. As I was seeing the repair, I was in that dream. I was just watching these two men working on this person's toilet, which was inside a house. So it's this this dream symbolized repair of marriages because I was inside a family house. Yeah, so God, He is using His sons and daughters to raise up foundations, new foundations of many generations uh, that will come after you, and therefore this is the time for us, if you're that person, to stand in the gap, or if you've been standing in the gap, whether through prayer and fasting or any other way that God is leading you to stand in the gap, continue standing in the gap. The Lord is just here to encourage you that the repair or the reconstruction or renovation of foundations of marriages is taking place. The fact that God is doing a new thing in this season, it doesn't necessarily mean that everything will be taken away. Uh, a new thing could mean just a reconstruction, and that's what is taking place. He's saying He's reconstructing, He's rebuilding foundations concerning areas of marriage. And therefore, as I was thinking about this marriage dream, God reminded me also to just check something that someone had sent to one of our family groups on WhatsApp. And it's a photo of this person that I had a dream about. I didn't know that they had a renovation in their house, but based on this photo that was sent a few days ago, renovation had taken place in this person's house. Surprisingly, I was like, I just love the way God speaks. And today he reminded me to go back and check that photo that was sent in the group. And in this person's house, the painting on the wall, they had another color on the painting of the wall that symbolized that renovation had actually been done. I had not taken notice of this last time when the photo was sent, but today morning God told me to go back and check this person's photo, and surprisingly the renovation was actually taking place in this person's house. And uh, he further revealed something amazing as I was still watching and just wowed by me literally seeing renovation taking place in this person's house. I I carefully observed the clothing that they had worn, and there was some writing on the clothing that they had worn, and this is the meaning of the writing that was in this person's cloth: a marriage that is blessed and prosperous. And I was like, God, what are you saying? I was actually surprised. And yeah, just like that, God confirmed that He wanted me to come here and just to speak on what He was trying to communicate. Renovations, repairing of foundations concerning our area of marriage is taking place, and it's taking place now. God is saying that it's time to rebuild, it's time to reconstruct, partner with Him. continue partnering with Him, because the time is now. He's doing an amazing things for his children, and the time is now. New foundations concerning marriages that are coming after us. Marriages that come after us will never be the same again, because we have paid the price. We are paying the price even right now concerning reconstruction of these foundations. And He led me to the Lord led me to the book of Isaiah 58 verse 12, as I was just meditating on the interpretation of this truth. This is a verse that He dropped in my spirit. Those from among you shall build the old waste places. You shall raise up the foundations of many generations, and you shall be called the repairer of the breach, the restorer of streets to dwell in. That's Isaiah 58, verse 12. You shall raise up the foundations of many generations. You have been chosen to raise up the foundations of many generations. Now is the time to partner with God, and those who have been doing that, continue doing so, because your work is not in vain. Your work is not in vain. God is saying that reconstruction or rebuilding has already started. So that's it, and I hope to see you in my next video. And be blessed even as you partner with God, as you continue preparing for your marriage and the coming of Christ. May God keep you, and may God bless you, and may you have a blessed and prosperous marriage. That's it, friends, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.